Welcome back to the show. This is Chill Mornings. मैं हूँ RJ Glenn आपके साथ. You know, I feel there are some artists who go beyond the normal norm, who break stereotypes, who create a dent in the universe. And one of them is Sneha Khanwalkar, who's here with me today, jamming with me about her life, her music, and her story, and the comeback story. We're going to know everything. What's up? How are you?
Superb, Glenn. I was hoping to see you.
we have unfinished karma.
I know.
We have unfinished karma.
Guitar karma.
Guitar karma. We had a no strings attached. That sounds very bad, but no. We'll give you context of that story. A very no strings attached at that time. आप थोड़ा वो story बता देंगे क्या हुआ था?
मैं अपने मुंह से
आप ही बता दीजिए.
तो आपने मुझे बुलाया था इंटरव्यू के लिए वासेपुर के प्रमोशंस के दौरान और मैं पक गई थी बहुत सारे रेडियो
वो सेम क्वेश्चन के आंसर दे देते थे.
एक तो पहले म्यूजिक बनाओ फिर जाके उसको बेचो रेडियो पे. सो आई फेल्ट लाइक और कितने क्वेश्चंस है और कितने, बट आपके साथ मजा बहुत आया. बट लास्ट में आपने बोल दिया मेरे पास एक गिटार है, अब आप मुझे कॉर्ड्स बताओ वोमनिया के. एंड आई वाज लाइक डैंग अभी कॉर्ड्स इसके सोचूं मैं कहां से. सो इट वाज जस्ट
it was a very
I think I was I had become bratty enough to say तुम खुद ही फिगर कर लो. So you know, yeah.
Listen, with that kind of music that you gave back then, man, all of it is maaf, and you're back here after a decade, man. Literally, we're meeting after 10 years.
I know, yeah.
Like
yeah.
we went from bacche se bachon tak.
True that.
Literally.
For those who don't
know, you will know. We don't want to give you more context. If you know, you know. All right, but congratulations, man. I'm very intrigued to know, Sneha, आगे क्या होने वाला है with regards to your kind of sound, because you have a very unique understanding of music. So, any new projects coming up?
Well, we've just made this track for Licious that I want to talk about. It was so much fun because we got these various sounds of people making foodgasmic sounds, right. Gorging on their lovely meats, etc. And these sounds were then incorporated into a track.
Okay.
I love playing with sounds, and that's why I'm more excited about sounds and noise things, and not
sound
so
tripping
much about
hashtag
right there, and not so much about what is already there. So I think somewhere you like the genesis of your genius lies. Wow, that's a nice alliteration. The genesis of your genius lies in creating it from the very zero level, like from the very basic level. That's what I think. Most of the music that I've heard that you have also created. So for Licious also, when you're working with all these guys and when you have so many foodies coming together, how was the experience? Working with all of these foodies who really love their food while creating this particular track. So we got these wonderful recordings, lots and lots of recordings of people doing the It's like December, So these sounds were pretty interesting to listen to and go through. And we had a really good time listening to them and feeling like hungry.
वो हो जाता है.
Process, yeah. तो और फिर वो है थोड़ा मतलब कुछ food और sound का कुछ relation है.
वो foodgasm इसीलिए बोलते हैं उसको.
Exactly. हाँ.
Foodgasm इसीलिए तो बोलते हैं उसको.
Exactly. नहीं और अच्छा खाना मैंने अक्सर देखा जैसे नुसरत साहब, he used to have this entire meal before singing.
Oh.
A lot of times I had heard that singers would keep their stomach, light and not eat anything at all before singing. And then after singing, then they would feel like, feel hungry. But Nusrat Saab, he first apparently ate this entire meal, felt nice and content, and then sat on the mic and did. And I thought that was great, right? Yeah, I think,
But
क्या खाना
But to imagine Nusrat Sahab actually with his genius and the range that he had, the way he'd sing, like you said, खाना तो मतलब बड़ा ही उम्दा और लजीज होगा फिर. They लजीज and umda. Wow, I'm telling you, see what is happening. My jargon is just changing with your. My mom says sangat ka asar. Sangat ka asar. So over here, this is sangat ka asar, but seems to be a secret ingredient in this whole recipe. What's your inspiration?
Inspiration of
creating this track, and also we want to understand what's your inspiration in general when you create music.
Yeah, I mean, about the track, the inspiration is obviously all the memory, the food memory, all the great memories of having great food.
Right.
And in fact, nowadays I feel like यार कुछ रखा ही नहीं life में, आप बस जाके अपना food trips करो.
Right.
I think, so I'm going to Patiala. I just want to have a really nice focused food trip.
Right.
And then in fact, me and a bunch of musician friends,
Right.
if you think we talk about music or
Right.
just keep talking about music or things like that, we talk about what food we want to eat and where we want to go, and
Right.
so I think my inspiration is just the memories of great food, great smells.
But food actually creates nostalgia. मतलब आप जब अगर किसी आप and also smell when वो गीली मिट्टी की खुशबू जो होती है बरसात में, it takes you back in time. Food also, when you have a certain aroma that comes from food, आपको and if it's lip smacking food and if it's delicious food, delicious is delicious food. There's this memory, it takes you back. Your best food memory, do you have any? ऐसा कोई memory है आपके ज़हन में back in time?
I have this tandoori chicken memory.
Okay.
Tandoori chicken, obviously, we had when me and my brother wanted tandoori chicken,
right.
We used to start throwing hints at our parents, like TC, TC, TC. And then sometimes if we were at somebody else's house, right. Or we were going out with someone, some other people, or at some relative's house, we would still say we want TC, TC. So
that's like your Morse code.
Exactly. It was our Morse code for our favorite.
Are you the older sibling?
Yes.
Okay, so the older siblings always have this one thing. अगर हम एक middle class घर से थे, my family, and जब chicken आता था Sunday को, church के बाद वगैरह, my mom used to prepare this lovely meal and all that, and we used to help her with the dishes and arranging it on the table. My brother and I used to have this eye contact who will get the leg piece. और फिर अगर दोनों को leg piece मिला, as an older sibling, I would eat that leg piece last में, so that my brother finishes it first, so that I can irritate him कि I still have that leg piece. It's a very 90s trait for a kid to do that. Like I'd irritate him and he'd be so livid because he's finished it. And उसके प्लेट पे सिर्फ सब्जियां बाकी हैं, लेकिन मेरे प्लेट में सब कुछ खत्म है और चिकन के पीसेस बाकी हैं. So that's the memory I definitely have with food, and December gets me very nostalgic. No, I stand corrected. It's December. Yeah.
I've just carried my mic. Oh wait, there are so many microphones.
There are so many microphones. Yeah, they are. Okay, so this music piece is surely going to get your December going. But what are your plans for this? Let me rephrase that. December.
I'm traveling a little bit.
Okay.
I have so much work to do, but it already feels like the holidays have begun.
Right.
Like in my head,
right.
I'm already I've started celebrating December because I think December has that thing. That's why we're calling it December.
Right.
Because it's got that air of something's gonna be all right and fun and party.
I say this all the time. December has this hope. एक उम्मीद सी आ जाती है आप में कि यार सब कुछ जो हुआ है ना ठीक है सही हो जाएगा.
Exactly, कुछ तो है उसमें एक पता नहीं culminated कुछ something culminates, right?
है ना? I don't know what it is. Very difficult to explain क्या है वो, लेकिन आपके दिमाग में आता है कि हाँ चलो सही होगा सब कुछ.
But it's actually good for our, I think psychologically, I think it must be a good thing to mark it in our heads that this chunk of our life is past us and now a new beginning. Phase. So that new beginning wala jo feeling hai, I think December brings that.
But it also, like you said, it also gives you so much of hope. एक उम्मीद मिलती है because we're constantly rushing, figuring things out, constantly caught in some rut. But when this moment happens, I think that hope happens, and hope is so important आज की तारीख में. But we hope that your cooking skills are amazingly amazing. At least better than mine because I can't cook.
Listen, my cooking skills and hope don't go in the same sentence.
Then we both are best friends. I'll tell you why. Because I can't cook, I eat the ingredients.
I thought you would say because I cook and I'm great at feeding people, and that's why we're best friends.
I am great at cleaning. So if you want somebody to clean your kitchen and you want to see your face in your granite or your tiles, I will come. I am that particular about cleanliness. But मैं खाना बना नहीं पाता यार. मैं
OCD है तुम्हें.
CDO. To be precise, CDO, not even OCD. Like I I genuinely eat the ingredients while cooking, so I can't really finish the dish. I finish the ingredients before the dish is made. Yeah, I like मैं बना रहा हूँ कुछ and I'm eating the ingredient, I'm eating the mushroom, I'm eating the chicken that is there. So मेरा final dish बनता नहीं, उसमें मेरा पेट भर जाता है. But tell me, are you creative like your music? Are you creative when it comes to cooking?
I am spiritual.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I can heal myself through my own food.
Huh?
I think so. I mean, बहुत लंबे फेंक रही हूँ मैं भी, but कहीं पे उसमें कुछ एक 10% 20% मैंने truth भी देखा है. I've seen myself ask for that little fish when I feel like I need to have that fish. You know.
And it's happened.
It's happened. I've been to like the fanciest restaurant and ordered a side of steamed spinach.
Okay.
You know, because I have felt like I think my body needs
It's at that moment.
Yeah, and just with a little soy and with little sesame seeds and stuff like that. So I'm very like particular.
About your food?
Yeah, I mean not super like fussy. But yeah, with whatever's available, I'm very like I like to combine things very much.
But anything that आप cook करती है जो आपके ज़हन में है अभी इस वक्त, like something that जो कहते हैं ना comfort food एक होता है, आपके लिए क्या है?
मैं to be honest मैं अब क्या बोलूँ अपने मुंह से, क्योंकि कुछ है नहीं.
जैसे मेरा favorite dish है ख़याली पुलाव. I make ख़याली पुलाव very well.
अरे मैं साउंड केक बनाते ना, म्यूजिक बनाते हैं, कुक म्यूजिक.
Slow clap, I'm telling you, slow clap. This, I don't know, this is turning out to be a different interview. What we thought and what is happening.
No, right. But it's a delicious interview. It's a delicious interview. And I think we're getting excited about food and we're gonna get very hungry now.
Which is true. I dream about food. I could not go out on dates because I would look at my food.
Talk about it.
And yes. I would dream about dinner while eating lunch. And while having dinner, I would think about breakfast. And that cycle would continue. But talking about the cycle of moving on, you tell me, where can we listen to your creation, The Sound of the Season with Licious?
So first of all, I just want to say that December, for being this wonderful month of celebration, I think it should be taken seriously. As in the celebration should be taken seriously. Exactly, you should indulge fully so that you're ready and you're content before you get into the next
year.
And I think so we made this track with all the and with a nice voice tail on December. So just to remind you that December is it, and also this track will be available on our Insta profiles. Yeah,
so they can
Licious
follow you.
Foods,
okay, on Licious and all of that.
Sneha Khanwalkar.
Yeah, I'm telling you, you can follow her music and the brilliance that she has created all these years. Sneha, thank you so much for an amazing December.
Thank you so much and have fun.
Thank you. So, there is Fever 104 FM. This is Mumbai's most chill radio show.